Joining us now to dive in even more, political commentator Chris Cillizza, host of So What with Chris Cillizza on YouTube. So, Chris, tell us, Vice President Harris is going to be holding this rally in Philadelphia today. Does that indicate it's likely to be in Pennsylvania, or Governor Josh Shapiro could be going there, or it could be Minnesota Governor Tim Walz heading there today as well? I mean, does the location really have anything to do with the decision, you think?
I mean, I think it tells you that Pennsylvania is a critical swing state that Kamala Harris probably has to win. If I'm Josh Shapiro, it might be a little awkward if I don't wind up being the VP and I'm sort of standing next to whoever the VP is and clapping in my home state. But no, I don't think so. You know, I really do think it's more telling that Pennsylvania is a must-win state for Harris. Honestly, that's why I think Shapiro makes the most sense as the pick, just because he's the popular governor of a state that Kamala Harris absolutely has to win. But I don't think the location, which is probably decided before they narrowed this down to just the two of them, tells us that much.
Well, it's a big decision for the Democrats. I mean, they've been going through a lot in the last 16 days since Kamala Harris has been leading the ticket. And Democratic Congressman Jake Auchincloss saying this about the criticism of Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro from some in his own party.
I do think that the overly online left is piling on him in a way that they are not against the other half dozen or so top contenders when their positions on Israel are functionally the same. And it's hard not to think about, well, what's different about him, right?
Chris, some are even pointing to some underlying anti-Semitism. Is this a real problem for Democrats?
You know, I think it is probably a concern when Harris decides. You know, I think it's more about, is America ready for a black woman leading the ticket and a Jewish man as her second in command? You know, it's so hard for me to gauge how tolerant or intolerant people are to that sort of thing. But yes, it's absolutely a factor. You know, I will say, though, that to me, if you were just looking at the electoral map and saying, can the VP help marginally in any one state? Shapiro is clearly the candidate who might be able to do that in Pennsylvania. Tim Walz is from Minnesota. If Minnesota is competitive, I think Kamala Harris has a lot more problems to worry about. So I just think this sort of, I think the congressman is right. There has been this sort of piling on of Shapiro on the sort of, you know, Twitter left or X left, whatever we're calling it these days. But I do think just from sort of an electoral map standpoint, it's kind of crazy if you have the sitting popular governor of the state you absolutely must win out there to not pick him.
Okay, well, we'll find out soon enough. We should find out any moment, truthfully. Chris Cillizza, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.